Chicago-based attorney Andrew Stoltmann. Andrew, thanks for joining us. I mean, this just keeps going and going, but let's just talk about the lawsuit to start. Is there a risk here for the city? What is the goal here? Do they want the money, or do they want to open things up, essentially, and get into this?
Yeah, I think come hook or crook, Chicago's going to get its pound of flesh. I don't think this is about the money. Look, you're talking about $130,000, treble damages, close to $400 grand. It is about getting the pound of flesh, not just from Jussie Smollett, but also sticking a black eye on Kim Foxx, because the Chicago PD and our mayor are absolutely incensed at what has happened. This lawsuit isn't about the money. It's about embarrassing Kim Foxx.
Well, you brought it up, so let's take a listen. This is State's Attorney Kim Foxx. She has pushed back against critics. Take a listen.
The last 2.5 weeks and the attacks on the credibility of me and my office. Again, I recused myself from the Smollett case out of an abundance of caution. What I wanted to make sure when I started my term was that any decision that I made, even the appearance of impropriety, would be vetted by someone other than myself.
Now, she's talked essentially about a chief ethics officer in Cook County. I mean, does that help? Because isn't it the transparency that people are so concerned about? And if you claim you have an ethics officer, there are just so many unanswered questions. Is that the real challenge?
Look, it's Chicago. Ethics officer? I mean, come on. I think her biggest problem is that she is playing the race card in this case. She's brought in African-American Congressman Bobby Rush. She's brought in Jesse Jackson on this case. And she is turning it into a racial circus. And I think that's a problem, because obviously our city has a lot of racial problems over the years. But she's playing the race card, in the words of Robert Shapiro, from the bottom of the deck, to try to embarrass the people who are trying to embarrass her, and that's unfortunate.
You know, the way this all unfolded, you couldn't make it up. It's more wild than a TV show here as we talk about an actor and allegations that were made. But going forward, is there a risk here for the city with this lawsuit, with cracking things open? The police were so adamant. They really went after Smollett in that first press conference.
Molly, that's a really, really good point. And it's risky for both sides. It's risky for the CPD and the city of Chicago, because by filing this lawsuit, there will be depositions of our mayor, of the head of the Chicago Police Department, and all the parade of horribles that the CPD has engaged in towards African Americans are going to come up. It's also a risk for Jussie Smollett, because he is going to be deposed. And what a great perjury trap, right? Get him to deny that he had anything to do with this, and then you can charge him, another prosecutor could, with lying under oath. So it is risky for both sides.
And it does not seem to be going away. Andrew Stoltmann, thank you so much for joining us with your insights.
Anytime, Molly. Thank you.